races a go. Aaron, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome, race fans, to Gravity Throttle Racing. We're so excited again that you're here, and I am Aaron Take. My co-host is Richard Gere. Richard.
All right, thank you, Aaron. Can you believe it, fans? We are all ready to race 5 out of 8 in the top 32 groupings. You're looking at the entire course, the Shavano Mountain Raceway, from the bottom of the Shavano River Canyon all the way there to the peak. Let's introduce our racers.
In lane 1, it is the number 15 seed from Bay City Diecast. We've got Bay City Daryl driving the number 12, 2008 Mitsubishi Lancer Evo. In lane 2, the number 18 seed, he's unaffiliated, it's Landlines, the number 500 car driving a 1986 Porsche 959. In lane 3, the number 17 seed from Spoolhead Racing, John Alexander, number 45 driving a 2015 Ford Mustang. And in lane 4, the number 16 seed from the A-Team is Crazy Canuck, number 37, he drives a 2011 Mini Cooper.
This is it, ladies and gentlemen. These drivers have been waiting. Engine start. Round 1 is about to begin. And there they go. Canuck has the lead over the creek. Something's happened to him. And John Alexander has swung out into the lead over Mesa Butte. Daryl and Landlines look tied, but Daryl is taking the lead on the Joker lane. Here comes John. Over the jump, Daryl, I think, is going to have the lead as they come out onto the runway. Oh, he spins the car. Here comes John. Nice little duck on the outside as he makes his way around him on the Big U. John is making his way down the scrambler. Beautiful. First place for John, second place for Daryl, and Landlines takes third.
And our drone cam is taking a look back up on the peak here, and there we go. We see that something has happened to Canuck. Let's take a look now on instant replay. Ladies and gentlemen, are you tracking? Watch Canuck as he shimmies back and forth, and keep your eye on Landlines too. Both of them had trouble up in the snow. Further down the course, John executes a beautiful move on the outside. We saw it in real time. Look at the way he cuts right on in past Daryl. And the score after round 1 puts John Alexander with Spoolheads Racing in the lead.
It's round 2, ladies and gentlemen, and the cars have rotated. Crazy Canuck has the inside lane with John Alexander on the outside. Let's see if Crazy Canuck can accelerate. Boy, Landlines is really moving well. But there goes John again, and Canuck has got... Oh, Daryl is pushed in. What a tight race as they go down the Joker lane. Nice drifting by our Mustang man. For the jump they go. Let's see who's going to get there first. Canuck is looking awfully fast. He gets to the runway first. Boy, Crazy Canuck must be a mad driver now as he failed to score the first time around. Look at him sliding down. Woohoo! First in, John is second, Daryl is going to be third, and Landlines, come on baby, is fourth, posing for the photo op.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look. Watch Landlines. He is first over the creek, but once again has a bit of trouble. Take a look here as he makes it over the first jump and gets caught sideways again. He's going to have to handle that better to get more than a 4th place finish. Uh-oh, we know that music.
What?
Oh my goodness. Alex Piz School of Drifting graduate is John Alexander.
Yeah. For all you Tokyo Drift fans, this is American Muscle Drift right here, baby.
And as sweet as that looked, it was the Crazy Canuck from Canada who blasted past the finish line, put himself on the board. We still have John Alexander in the lead, but it's tight now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now it's round 3. We've got John Alexander on the inside lane. And Landlines on the outside. There we go with Crazy Canuck once again, taking off. Look at him go. The other drivers are left behind. Nice drifting by Landlines. That was absolutely gorgeous. He's got a lot of speed going. Let's see if he can beat Canuck to the runway. And no, Crazy Canuck is sliding out. Look at John scoot right through. John has got a beautiful run around the Big U, down the scrambler, and here he goes in first place. Crazy Canuck is coming in second. There goes Landlines in third, and Daryl, 4th place.
Take a look at Landlines here on the instant replay as he comes from the outside and drifts on Mesa Butte just beautifully. Past Daryl, now over the train, tracks and jumps well. But after all that, it was our little Mini Cooper that comes in but gets spun around, and John takes advantage of that. John Alexander comes in and gives his team a 4-point lead after 3 rounds of racing.
We are approaching the halfway point. This is round 4. And we've got Daryl on the outside, along with our Mini Cooper, Crazy Canuck. On the inside is Landlines. Here we go, and Crazy Canuck once again. Great lead. Daryl is crashed out. Look at John Alexander in that Mustang. Try to keep pace. one spin, but a good drift, and Crazy Canuck is looking great. Over the jump. I think he's going to come out first onto the runway, and he does. He's holding his own. John gets a little wiggly, and there goes Crazy Canuck. Whoa, look at Landlines come. Look at Landlines make the pass past John, and now bumping up against the Crazy Canuck. He flips over, comes through in second place. Crazy Canuck in first, and here comes John going to the outside to avoid Landlines. No, I guess not.
Let's take a look here now at instant replay. Watch Daryl on the outside. He comes down, hits the side of the snowbank, and rolls over. Now around the big U. As we're going to see here, there are two things I want you to watch. Here comes Landlines sneaking past John, accelerating beautifully, but now keep your eyes on the Mustang. As John navigates after spinning the car back onto the track, not falling off the edge of the earth, and collecting 2 points for his efforts. So as we enter halftime, John Alexander is in the lead by 2 with Crazy Canuck behind him.
It's now round 5. Ladies and gentlemen, 4 more rounds. Extra points are now in play. Canuck and our Mustang, John Alexander, have the opportunity to collect extra points as we go, and both of them are looking good. Daryl's looking good on the inside. You know he needs some points. On to Mesa Butte. There's some drifting and some tangle up. John has the lead. Canuck is right behind. Over the train they go. Where's Daryl? Coming into the picture, and now Daryl has the lead on the runway. Look at him fly as he's going around the big U. You know he's hungry for points. Down the scramble he goes, swimming through the finish beautifully. Oh, it's a tight race for second, but Canuck is second, and the Mustang is third. Here comes Landlines. Let's see what happened to him. He's taking it methodically and slow. He needs to cross that line for another point, and he does. Great job, Landlines.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, great to see all the competitors finish, and whoa! Crazy Canuck has managed to avoid the 3 and the 4 dice by jumping right between them. Maybe we should give him 34 points for that. But take a look at this. Landlines spins the car twice, still manages to gain his composure around the big U and come in and finish. That's critical. So the score after 5 rounds of racing, Canuck and John Alexander got an extra point for crossing the train. They are 15 and 16, holding the lead.
It's now round 6. Crazy Canuck on the inside. John and Landlines have the chance for more extra points. Here we go. Oh, what a tight pack. Looking good, all 4 drivers. Daryl's got a slight lead, and there goes Crazy Canuck as they make their way down the Joker lane. Nice drifting. I think something happened to John Alexander. Landlines is looking hungry. He makes it over the caboose. Here comes Daryl. Oh, he crashes out. Boy, a lot of activity as Canuck had the lead for a minute. And Daryl's got the lead as they make their way onto the scrambler. Something's happened to Landlines. Daryl's come through first. Oh, we got a tight bunch coming through.
Well, thank goodness we've got instant replay, ladies and gentlemen, to sort all this out. Ooh, what a hit. Watch carefully now as Canuck has the lead, but then he loses control. Landline stays patient, making his way. But then he has some trouble on the scrambler. I love how he composes himself, sticks that Porsche in reverse, and is chasing down, but Canuck is going to take second place. Landlines in third, and John Alexander in fourth. After 6 rounds of racing, John Alexander got a point, but he did not cross the train. Landlines gets 2, and he gets an extra for crossing the train, and Canuck is in the lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, there are only 2 rounds left. Landlines is on the outside, so is Daryl. They're hoping to get extra points. Here we go! And John is left behind at the start. All the others looking good, but John is holding his own. Landline seems to have a little trouble, and it's Canuck taking the lead down the Joker lane. Daryl is spun around Mesa Butte, hoping to keep going. Oh man, you gotta like how Crazy Canuck is just tearing up the course. Down runway 3 he goes. There goes John Alexander. There's Daryl. Canuck is looking good. Uh-oh, he's having some trouble on the scrambler. Here comes John, and Crazy Canuck in first. John Alexander in second. Something's happened to Daryl, and oh no, Landlines has hit him. They are stuck on the scrambler.
Oh my goodness, we're not sure how that's going to sort out, but we'll take a look. First, let's start with the train. Daryl collects a point. Here comes Landlines. He will collect an extra point for crossing the train. Watch carefully here. Look at John. Pursue him. Pursue Crazy Canuck. Daryl, though, he gets caught. He was going down backwards. And Landlines didn't see him and crash. After 7 rounds of racing, the gap has widened. We've got Canuck with 22 points, John Alexander with 20, Mathematically, Landlines is out of it. This is the final race, ladies and gentlemen.
Daryl must hit one of the high dice, and he must finish high in order to pass John Alexander. There they go, Canuck's in the lead. Oh, something's happened to Crazy Canuck. Daryl's in the lead. Landlines is looking good. Here we go, drifting. Daryl, nice drift. He's looking strong. And we've got Landlines. Oh, Daryl may have crossed the 4 dice. Landlines is in the lead. Here we go, onto the runway. Landlines on the inside. There's a tangle up. John has squeaked through. John has the lead now as he makes his way around the big U. Daryl is in second place. On to the scrambler. John is keeping a straight line. He'll finish first. Where's Daryl? Daryl is stuck on the scrambler, and here comes Landlines. Casually going past Daryl, taking second place.
Wow, this has been an amazing 8 rounds of racing for all the drivers. We'll sort it all out for you. Let's begin with the Crazy Canuck first over the creek. But he has learned about the Shavano Mountain Rattlesnake. Now he's okay. We got word back he's fine, but let's watch this again. Like a stormtrooper in Star Wars, going through his death. And here, Daryl does hit the 4 dice. Boy, if only he had finished. Here's our winner, John Alexander, but unfortunately for Bay City Daryl, it wasn't meant to be.
Ladies and gentlemen, the final results are in, and Aaron and I have had a lot of fun. John Alexander takes the win with 24 and Canuck with 22. Congratulations to both of them, and thank you, Landlines. Thank you, Bay City Daryl, for participating in this under construction tournament. Let's look forward now. After 5 rounds of racing, we have 3 remaining. Group number 1 is up next. We've got to get down to the Sweet 16. Mr. Dark, Numbskull, Bolo Brown, and Papa Pugsley will duke it out this next week on Gravity Throttle Racing. Aaron.
Are you tracking?